Hey, hope you are all having a fantastic day. This is day 16 and we're all about planning for success. I think this is really ideally timed as we plan to finish strong and then get off to an explosive start into 2021 and achieve our goals, dreams and ambitions that we have laid out, set out and have a desire to achieve next year. And I do think it's really, really important. You know, we've talked a little bit about goal setting, and on the 21st of December, I will be doing a, hey, Carrie, hope you are cool. I will be doing a creating your own personal blueprint for success in 2021. And this is very much going to be around about focusing on, you know, goal achievement, being in line, being congruent with your values, your priorities and your intentions. So that's really, really important. And planning becomes a massive, massive part of that, because I think if you fail to plan, you end up working for somebody else's plan. So to succeed as an entrepreneur, and particularly to succeed as a network marketing professional, you really do need to have strategy, plans and focus to really keep you on track and focused each and every day. And I think that, you know, the key is, you know, if you're either drifting or you're driving. And I think most people today are drifting. Hey, Dina, hope you are cool. Is that Dina on, or is that somebody inviting her on? Just going to bring it up on my phone here because, hey, Reha, hope you are cool. So you're either drifting or you're driving. And I think this is, what's really interesting is many people, we can very much be busy, but unproductive. And I guess this whole training and this 30-day live videos is to help you become more productive in your areas of focus in your life and exactly what you're doing. So it's really about developing a discipline and a commitment to, hey Ria, I really appreciate that. That's cool. It's really about having a focus on what you need to do, when you need to be doing it. And I'm sure you've heard over the years, or even more recently, it's doing the right thing at the right time. Now, really talking about planning for success, this is just how I do it. And I tend to be the last person that I take care of. For me, it will be really about finishing strong and then helping people map out their year prior to me mapping out mine. However, routine equals results. And I've become really disciplined, really routine at getting stuff done. But I also find if I'm not specific with my strategy and my plans, I can be less productive. I can kind of drift through moments of the day rather than driving my business to new heights, new levels of success, and that feeling of getting stuff done. So planning for success is really, really important. So really, what I like to do, and it's just something to kind of talk to you about, I guess, today, is really I like to look at like a year and break it down into bite-sized chunks. So if I look at like goals and ambitions, things that I want to achieve by the end of 2021, as an example, firstly and foremostly, what I would suggest and recommend that you have short plans. So between now and Christmas, what are you going to do to find customers, team members, and support people to find customers and team members? Because really it's about making sure you're in the game, focused between now and then. So having like a 10 to 14 day, or what's it, 2 to 3 weeks even, where are we, the 5th, aren't we? So 20 days. So, maybe a 2 week, 2 to 14 to 20 day plan to drive your business forward and achieve the goals and ambitions that you want to achieve. You're not just going to get up and drift throughout the day. You need to be specific. What is your daily to-do list, your method of operation each and every single day? So you really want to make sure that's in line. What are you doing today to find customers, recruit team members, and teach people to do the same? So that needs to be important, and it will probably have a list of stuff. I am going to be speaking to a few people shortly about creating a list of areas of focus. And this list would be like, what they need to be getting done in the morning, what they want to do in pockets of time throughout the day, and what they need to be doing in the evening, particularly focus on social media and doing the right things at the right time of day. But you just look at what are you actually doing to market your business to your network and your extended network today, tomorrow, and moving forwards. That is the key. And it's always that question that we've talked about before, you know, is what I'm doing now taking me towards my goals or further away? But then let's move forward to like 2021. So you kind of get like the concept that I like to work to and that I feel will serve you well as well. So you take 2021, you look at, you know, if you fast forward in your mind, you know, maybe, I don't know, the 21st of December, 2021. That's not bad, is it? So at 21 minutes past 21 in the evening, on the 21st of December, 2021, when you look back on your year and you're celebrating success with friends, colleagues, family, loved ones, what is it that you're going to be celebrating? So it's getting them goals in place. That's really cool, isn't it? 21 on the 21st of the 21st year. That'd be really cool. Let's set a date in the diary to celebrate them with a little bit of congruency. And if you're 21 next year, happy days. Oh, I do love numbers being in line. So look at your end goal in mind, and then it's really about chunking it down. So I tend to look at, you know, like maybe income goals, business goals. So I have like the rewards and the travel and the adventure, but these will very much be fueled by the commissions, and the commissions will be fueled by the mission. And that mission becomes really about influence and, you know, building and developing your business. So, you know, your adventures, your rewards will be delivered by the commission, which is then delivered by the mission. And the mission is to get active, doing the right things each and every day. So let's say that you have a goal, for argument's sake, that you want to be earning, I don't know, let's say you want to be earning £4,000 from your business each month by the end of next year. So let's break it down into the seasons. So by the end of summer, you want to be earning £3,000. So where do we go? So summer, autumn. No, by the end of autumn, you want to be earning £3,000. By the end of summer, you want to be earning £2,000. So by the end of spring, you want to be earning 1,000. Does that make sense? Breaking it down into the seasons. So between now and the end of spring, you want to be smashing £1,000. By the end of summer, you want to be smashing £2,000. By the end of autumn, £3,000. By the end of the year, £4,000. So that you get the mentality and the methodology of breaking your goals down into seasons, the 4 seasons, chunk it down into bite-sized pieces. And then you look, really, each season is like 3 months. So 3 months is really like 90 days. So I really like to get these kind of 90-day moments of focus. So you're not really worrying so much about the year, but it's about, right, what am I going to do for the next 90 days? What's the activity plan for the next 90 days? So the goal is to hit £1,000. Now, the thing is, goes back to something I've been saying quite a lot, you know, to earn £4,000 a month, as an example, you need to be putting in £4,000 worth of effort now. Some people talk about, I'll put, when the fire's burning, I'll put more wood on it. Well, no, you need to put more wood on it to get it burning, right? So it's really about having that mindset and focus of, you know, if you want to earn £10,000 a month, you've got to be giving it that worth of effort now. So your first 90 days isn't really, you know, to be paid £1,000. You're actually, your mindset is, in your first 90 days, your effort is worth £4,000. In your second 90 days, your effort is worth £4,000. In your third 90 days, your effort is worth £4,000, and then you will achieve it. And actually, with that mindset, there's no reason why it can't happen a bit quicker. So it's really about chunking it down into 90 days. So like 12-week plans. And then it's about getting a weekly plan in place, because a 12-week plan is simply 1 week plan repeated 12 times. That's it. So you need to get like this routine into your life to have a solid weekly plan where you have discipline, structure, where, you know, if you're getting up in the morning and you're going to listen to an audio program between maybe 7 and 8, and then maybe 8 till 9, 10, you're kind of getting in the gym and, you know, or doing whatever you're doing. So you have your areas of focus, but what you want to have is, I've got an example. I'll show you this one. So this is just my basic plan before I even get started, right? So you want a plan that really scares you. So you've got like your schedules, your daily schedules every week, things that you've got scheduled every week. But when you look at a plan, you want it to be that scary. When you look at it, it needs to be scary that you think, how am I going to achieve that? If your plan's not scary, it's not big enough, right? So, but then what you then do is you then look at one day at a time. And all of a sudden, that is achievable. So you want a plan when in its entirety, it looks quite scary. It's big, it's maybe challenging, but it's got everything that you need to do. So that plan is going to be like structure. You'll have like, morning activity, 2 hours maybe. You might be doing like recruitment calls between 4 and 7 p.m. every day of the week. That might be your mission. You might then be doing like, social media activities between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. just as an example, right? You'll have family time, maybe Saturday night, all day Sunday, maybe. That might be what you want to do. I like to, in my plan, I have 6 days full on and 1 day off. That's my kind of balance in business, 6 days on, 1 day off. And that's what I really look to achieve each and every day. That's my mission, right? Or each and every week. And it gives me a little bit of balance, gives me a little bit of focus and so forth. So you take what you want to achieve, you chunk it down into the seasons, you then chunk it down into a weekly plan. So you chunk it down into the seasons, and then you know where your business needs to be. And this could be not just financial reward. You could be looking at turnover. You could be looking at sales. Sales is vanity, income is sanity, right? So you could be looking at what income would you get from these sales? How many people do you need to be recruiting? What's your team size need to be at the end of the first season, the first quarter? So therefore, how many team members do you need to be recruiting yourself to achieve that goal? And then all of a sudden you come with these goals. So your weekly goal might be to generate a few £100 worth of customer orders every week and recruit 3 new team members every week. That might be the goals that you have. Okay, so you've worked that down. So you've backtracked all the way down where you need to be, and you can do this with your sponsor. So it's about planning backwards. This is the essential thing about network marketing. Set the goal, plan backwards, chunk it down. Where do you need to be each quarter of the year? Result-wise, sales, team size, income. And then you chunk it down. So right, what do I need to do? Customer sales, what do I need to do? Recruits on a weekly basis. And then you make sure that your weekly plan is congruent with that. And then from that, you must have 2 things in place. And I've touched on these before. Every week, you need to be having a board meeting. If you look at mine here, where does it say? There we go. Meeting. Okay. That's me. I'm having a meeting with myself because I'm important. I'm a CEO of fun. You have that board meeting where you look at what you've got scheduled in the week and you plan the follow-up stuff from this previous week, and also other stuff like family stuff that you might have to do, dentist appointments or whatever it is. You then map out your week and you can correct and adjust accordingly. And then there needs to be a daily method of operation, activity that you get done every day that's unnegotiable, that you get done every day in your business. You need to be very, very crystal clear on that. And by doing that, you're going to get into a real sexy groove of focusing on the activity, and the results will come. And that really is the nuts and bolts of planning your success. You might be thinking, sounds very easy, but I don't know where to start. You've got to start with the end goal in mind, the current end picture. What is it that you want to achieve? So if you even look at now, between now and Christmas, what is it that you want to achieve before now and Christmas? That's really, really important. And then you can work out what you need to do each day. So let's say, for example, you wanted to generate, I don't know, let's look at customer sales as an example. You wanted to, find, £500 worth of new customer business between now and Christmas as an example. So if you took 10 days, that's £50 worth of customers a day. If you wanted to recruit a team, 10 team members between now and Christmas, that's 1 team member a day if we work it over a 10-day plan. So for the next 10 days, your daily method of operation would need to be congruent with the right level of activity to generate £50 worth of orders, and the right level of activity to recruit 1 team member. And if your daily method of operation is in line with that, you might not hit £50 and 1 team member a day, but if your activity is in line with that, you're going to build a pipeline of momentum where it will start to flow and happen. And it's like anything, buses always come all together, right? Sales, customers, team members, that sort of thing. So that's really it. Everyone's daily method of operation and to-do lists are going to be different. But my challenge for you is make sure you've got a plan. Make sure you treat your business with the respect it deserves, and treat it like a business. And here's the fascinating thing. Look at all successful businesses in the world and tell me a business that is succeeded without a goal, without a strategy, and without a business plan. There isn't one. So in network marketing, you will only go so far without having these in place. And energy, excitement, and expectation can take you so far, but end picture goals, strategy, business plan, activity plan, what you need to be doing each and every day matters, because today matters. Have an amazing day. I hope that's given you a little bit of an insight into planning your success throughout your line of sponsorship in this industry. You will have a roadmap for success. You need to make sure that you can duplicate that, copy that, get the help you need by speaking to your sponsor, setting your goals, creating a plan, and then it's down to you to be disciplined to go smash it. Have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you all soon.